They started building this mosque in 1979 and completed in 1986. So you're looking at about 32 years old, this mosque. This here is the main prayer hall. It can fit about 11,000 people. On the second floor here, we have the females prayer area. It can get about 1,000 female. We also have a makeshift TV studio, a women and children's play area, library, a movie theater, patio area behind the Grand Mosque that can accommodate another 11,000 people. So all in all, we can squeeze about 50,000 personnel on this campus. 50,000 sounds like a lot, but during the last 10 days of Ramadan, we average about 130,000 plus. In the year 2008, we set a record with 167,000 people here at the Grand Mosque and the surrounding area. So it does get busy at times. Mostly everything in this mosque is hand carved, handmade. If you want to come back here and touch the walls here, all the way through. This is called Moroccan mosaic, and every piece in here for the 5 daily prayers. This particular hall is only open on Fridays and during the month of Ramadan and the Eid prayers. Other than that, this particular hall is closed or used for special events. We normally have Quran competitions all the time here or any other type of religious events. 3. On each ray, you have 3 different names and attributes of God or Allah, giving us the 99 names of Allah. In Islam, we believe that God has 99 names or attributes. For example, the mighty, Al-Aziz, the compassionate, Ar-Rahman, things like that. These are all names and attributes of God. That's why you see a lot of Muslims, they have names like Abdul Aziz or Abdullah, things like that. Al-Aziz, as I said, means the mighty. So they put Abd or Abdul in the front of it because we as the creation, we can never be the creator. So Abd or Abdul means servant or slave. So when you put the name together, Abdul Aziz means the servant or slave of the mighty God. So that's why, it seems like Muslims have a very long name. It's not really long. Now, in every mosque throughout the world, we have a compass or a qibla or a niche or a mihrab. It's this thing straight ahead. This compass tells us the direction of Mecca, the Kaaba, that black box in Saudi Arabia that Muslims pray to. No matter where we are in the world, we all have Mother Mary from inside there. So all of these events and stuff like that happened before Islam. Just like on Sundays, you have church service, mass service. We too, on Friday, we have our service. The imam or the leader comes up here to the pulpit or the minbar. He gives his little speech between 5 minutes and 30 minutes, comes back down and leads us in prayer. If you notice one big difference here, we don't have pews or we don't have chairs, so everybody's sitting on the ground. So he tries to keep the speech short. Also, when you hear the adhan or the call to prayer, any mosque that you are close to, you're more than welcome to go in and pray. You don't have to be a member of that mosque or that masjid or anything else like that. It's first come, first serve. And that's the reason why the females have their own prayer area on the second floor. Because once the adhan is called, and if women get here before men, and the women feel uncomfortable with another man touching on them or another pray with the women, and the men pray with the men. I'll give you guys a couple minutes to take some photos. You can sit in the